ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. I'm sure that my countless fans will be very pleased to hear that Mr. Paul Newman has been chosen to play the part of me in a film called The Greatest Writer Whatever Lived. Actually, I would have preferred a younger man. That would have pleased me more. I think I look rather like Robert Redford.
Could I have the assistance of any ladies or gentlemen from the audience, please?
Yeah.
Any lady or gentleman from the audience?
Excuse
My golly, that was quick, miss.
What are you doing?
Well, with this overcoat on, that's anybody's guess.
I mean, what is this ridiculous thing all about?
Theatrical pickpocket.
Theatrical pickpocket?
Yeah, it's something I can fall back on where the people no longer think I'm funny.
Oh, I see.
Like tonight.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they're a very good audience.
That is not an audience, Ernie. You are looking at a posse.
A posse?
That is a posse.
And you are going to demonstrate the art of the theatrical pickpocket?
I am going to remove some of your most personal belongings.
Oh.
Within reason. And you won't even know that I've taken them.
Really?
Yes.
That's going to
Now
be
tell
fun.
me, just stand on the mark.
Yes.
Tell me. Are you going anywhere this year for your holiday?
Well, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I was thinking that... I think next week I might go to Majorca, because that's one of my favourite places. Majorca.
Majorca?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
do not go, sir.
Yes.
Without your braces.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't wear braces. I said I never wear braces.
Ah, no, because I've got them. That's why.
No, I always wear a belt. Look.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
I never wear braces.
I see.
That's quite
Well,
miraculous.
I must be going now.
Oh, yes.
What is the time?
The time?
The time by your watch?
By my watch?
Yes, if you can find it.
Well, it's 10 minutes past 8.
Yeah.
10 minutes still.
Very good.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, could I just have a word in your ear?
Yes, sure.
You're not trying to make me look a mug in front of all these people, are you?
Oh, no, I think you're doing very well without my help.
I would appreciate a little help. It would help if you...
I will try and cooperate and make you into a big star.
Thank
All
you
right?
very much.
Right,
Just
okay,
stand on the mark, please.
I'll just stand on the mark.
I was wondering if you could tell the ladies and gentlemen
Yes, yes.
what you have done today.
Today? Well, as a matter of fact, I got up this morning quite early.
Your arm, please.
Yes,
Your arm. Thank
about
you.
8:30, and then I went for my breakfast.
Can you move your stomach to the left?
Thank you.
And
And then I took my little dog for a walk,
Yeah,
Charlie. We
very
went
good.
along the riverbank,
Absolutely
and I
marvellous.
threw a stick
But
into the water.
An interesting story,
Yes.
but not as interesting as this. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
You've gone too far this time.
I think one of us has.
I mean, you're absolutely ridiculous.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, good, that's a relief.
Well, it would have been more subtle if you'd have taken my wallet.
I tried that, but it's screwed to your chest.
Look, it's not going to work, is it?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to sing a song and fill in, and you can
no.
go.
Oh, no, let's say, nothing's that bad. You're not going to sing a song, are you?
Yeah, well, why not?
Well, go ahead then.
All right. Swanee.
Was that it?
No!
Oh.
How I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be among the folks in DIX. I even know my mommy's waiting for me. Oh, for goodness sake, this is ridiculous. I've never been so humiliated in all my life.
What about your honeymoon?
I'm going.
You cannot go without your belt.
You never stop, do you?
No.
I'm still wearing my belt. Look.
What you think.
What's that?
Thank you.
Good evening. In the studio with me this evening, I have two gentlemen who have just completed a very extensive survey into the food and services offered on our motorways. Are we getting value for money? To answer this question, we have Professor Toby Wise, consultant dietitian at Peterborough University.
Good evening.
And Mr. Jasper Morecambe, supervisor in charge of dinners at Milverton Street School. In the course of your survey, you must have travelled very extensively on the European continent.
And France.
That's right. Is there any difference between the motorway food offered on the continent and the motorway food offered in this country?
Oh, very definitely.
What is the difference?
Well, the motorway food in this country is much nearer.
It's quite correct. We reached that conclusion after due consideration.
Did you visit the Autobahn?
Of course. I mean, we're only human.
That's right.
Question.
Now, you've probably seen this before, but I'd like to show it to you again. Could we have the first item, please? Gentlemen?
Oh, this is our old friend, the sausage roll.
Yeah, popular with motorists?
Oh, extremely, yeah.
Yes, they throw them a traffic warden.
And you can find them in the dark.
How do you do that? Now,
That's very amusing.
Oh, dear.
I want to try an experiment with you two.
I'm off.
Gentlemen, please, it's just to find out how really expert you are
I see.
on motorway food. Before I bring on the next item, I wonder if you'd be so kind as to put on the blindfolds.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
Well, the last time I put a blindfold on the show, the audience sneaked out.
Would you be so kind?
Well, if you insist.
Well, in a recent survey, I found that it was absolutely ridiculous to put a blindfold on.
Put them on.
Oh,
Put
okay.
them on.
Right.
And, we'll see how long it takes you to answer the question.
That's a nice gold watch.
Isn't it lovely?
Could we have the next item, please? Gentlemen, in front of each of you is a plate. On the plate is something purchased from a motorway restaurant. I want you to tell me what it is, starting now.
Oh, yes. That is definitely a midget's life belt.
Yes, a donut!
You're absolutely right. It is, of course, a donut. Very good. In 10 seconds, you may remove the blindfolds.
Oh, the lights.
What can you tell us about the motorway donut?
Well, the whole is beautifully cooked. I asked the waitress, I said, how much are you actually charging me for that hole?
And what did you say?
She said she'd look into it.
I say!
You like that?
That's rather jolly.
Yes. Next, please. Gentlemen, in your report, you described this next item as the #1 favourite with motorists.
Ah, yes.
Thank you.
Professor?
Very popular fish and chips, of course.
Of course. Mr. Morecambe, can you tell us anything about the fish?
It's dead. It's dead. That fish, I can guarantee that fish is dead.
Professor?
Cod,
Yes?
M6,
Yes. Expensive?
very expensive.
Why?
Not many cods swim up the M6. That's the reason.
Mr. Chairman, would you like to join in an experiment?
Yes.
Experiment?
Yes.
Yes, he would like your opinion of an item from a motorway cafe.
We'd like your opinion.
Yes, your opinion. And would
Put
you
the blindfold on.
blindfold?
Yes, go on.
Yes,
all
please
right,
do.
it's
Go
fine.
right ahead.
well,
Go
very
ahead.
well.
Lovely. This is going to be fun.
Right, blindfold on.
Right.
There you are. Now, will you just try that, please, and tell us what it is and where it came from?
This is a cup of something.
Yes. It's a cup of something.
Yes.
A lot of people say that. Anything at all. What do you like?
Is it tea? Am I close?
You're very close. Very close.
On the other hand, it could be coffee.
from my beloved Robert. My dearest Elizabeth, as I write this letter in my tiny room, I look up and I can see the moon, and I have decided I must buy a roof. Don't worry, my darling. I have found a way to trick your father. You will know when I arrive because I will give a secret knock. Come in, Robert. Come in, Robert.
Have you got anything for sore knuckles?
But Robert, my dearest love, father will catch us.
Elizabeth!
How do you do that?
Robert, my father is without.
But at his age, does it really matter?
Elizabeth!
He's done it again!
Robert, father is coming. You must hide quickly.
I will hide immediately.
My dear daughter, oh, fairest bloom on the tree of life, you are more precious to me than my Abbey National paying-in book.
He's all heart, this fella.
Father, why do you forbid Robert the hospitality of our home?
Because the man is a blackguard, him and his poetry.
But he loves me terribly.
Oh, just a moment, I'll do my best. I try my best. You want to get something to shake that tiger? It's full of frosties.
Uh-huh. Let me have a look.
Oh, it's one of those shows, is it?
Are you Browning?
Well, of course I am. I'm standing too close to the fire.
I want to see what filth you've written my daughter.
No, Father, these words are for my eyes alone.
I'm not ashamed of the poetry I write. I shall read it myself.
Robert, no.
Yes, of course. I sit alone, and the firelight flickers. And I think of you in your navy blue cardigan.
How dare you! How dare you! Get out of this house immediately!
But, Father, I love Robert. He writes such tender, beautiful poetry. Robert,
Right, I'm here.
let me hear your latest one.
Very well. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and his wife was a comical codger. As soon as he left to inspect the troops, she was at it again with a lodger. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Elizabeth, I'm distressed that your young ears should be exposed to such vulgarity. I think I'll go and lie down on my wallet.
But, Father, I love Robert and I want to marry him.
Never!
Father, you cannot keep me here forever.
But I want you to marry. Your happiness is as dear to me as my granny bones. But I want you to marry a man with a good position in life, a respectable position in life. Someone you can trust, like a politician. Come in!
Evening all. The name's Disraeli.
Mr. Disraeli, so good of you to call.
Thank you very much indeed, young sir. Now then. Oft have we walked through leafy bowers. These have been my happiest hours. The song of the linnet, the scent of the rose. I'm told that the blacksmith's one of those.
How dare you! Get out of this house immediately! You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Father, why do you dislike Robert so? Is it because he earns his living as a poet?
No, because the man is no good and he never will be. I distrust all points.
Then what sort of man would you have me marry?
Well, you deserve a man of dignity, honor, and valor.
And from what profession?
Well, I would be happy if you were to marry a military gentleman. Come in.
Evening all. There was a young lady from Reading who saw something move in the bedding. She didn't half jump when she saw this big lump and said,
How dare you! Get out of here! You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Get out! Out! I blame myself for all this, Elizabeth. We should have left this country years ago and emigrated to Australia.
Australia?
Australia.
Australia is a young man's land. It's not for the likes of you. You're old and bent and your energy spent. You broke, you didgeridoo.
Oh, shut up! Get out of here! Really? Disgusting. Elizabeth, I'm just glad that your dear mother isn't here. To see what's going on is disgusting.
But, Father, have you no heart?
Yeah.
Can't you see that, with all his faults, I love him?
But why he tells such dirty ditties?
Perhaps you would be happy if I married a common laborer.
No, I want only the best for you. I would like you to marry, say, an artist. A painter. Come in!
You know... He was only 4'6" and she was 4'2". It was on the night of the honeymoon, and he didn't know what to do. He smiled and said, "I'll find a way." His face was very red. He was up till 4 a.m, sawing the legs off the bed.
Oh, get out of bed, you dog! Get out!
Just a moment! What? Do not go, sir, without. Here, braces!
My braces!
Yes. Over there.
What is it?
Over there, 2 men are stealing your wallet on a handcuff.
Stop thief!
Certainly.
Stop thief!
Robert,
You're close.
come and sit next to me.
This is the scene I've been taking the glucose for. What beautiful hands. Are they yours? And such a beautiful home.
The Barrett home.
Yes. Any second now, he'll be flying over in his helicopter.
Oh, Robert, my love for you simmers like a dumpling on Regulo 5.
Be honest.
Beloved, I must know if you are faithful. Do you have another?
Not to my knowledge, no. No. I wrote off for one in a plain envelope, but nothing happened.
This thing is bigger than both of us.
Well, give half to the dog.
Don't say any more. Kiss me.
Certainly.
Oh, Robert, you kiss so beautifully.
And why not? I used to be a glassblower.
Hello! What are you up to?
I'm looking for a word that rhymes with trumpet. And I'll find it, don't worry.
Trumpets? Trumpets?
Whenever, darling, we're apart, I feel a pain deep in my heart.
How beautiful.
Don't listen to your father and his ugly rumors. It's cold outside, so wear your gloves.
Get out of here! You want
Before Robert leaves, I have a poem.
You have a phone?
There are those, I suppose, think we're mad. Heaven knows the world has gone to rack and to ruin.
Excellent, excellent.
What we think is chic, unique, and quite adorable, they think is odd and Sodom and Gomorrahable. But the fact is...
Everything today is thoroughly modern. Check your personality. Everything today makes yesterday slow. Better face reality. It's not insanity, says Vanity Fair.
In fact, it's stylish to raise your skirts.
And bob your hair.
In the rumble seat, the world is so cozy.
If the boy is kissable,
And that tango dance they wouldn't allow.
now he's quite permissible.
Goodbye, goody go.
I'm changing, and how?
So beat the drum, 'cause here comes thoroughly modern Millie now. are getting jazzier.
Everything today is starting to go.
Cars are getting snazzier.
Insane, it's criminal, what women will do. What they're forgetting is
This is 1922. Have you seen the way they kiss in the movies? It's with delectable painting, lips and pencil lining your brow. Now it's quite respectable. Goodbye, goody girl. I'm changing and how. So beat the drums. Here she comes. Look out, boys, 'cause here comes Marilyn Monroe.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Now, who are we going to thank?
Well, we do hope you enjoyed the show, ladies and gentlemen. And we'd like to say a big thank you to Miss Joanna Lumley.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. How lovely to see you. Oh, lovely. Very nice.
Just say bye-bye to everybody now.
You're not
Goodbye,
going to sing
everybody.
a song together, are you?
Sing a song together?
Yes.
What? No.
Are you sure now?
Yes.
Because you do every week. I'm taking her home this week anyway.
Taking her with you?
Well, knowing you, you could have the Coldstream Guards back there.
The Coldstream Guards?
Yes.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Right.